Welcome to Goodsprings, Nevada. The historic town of Goodsprings, Nevada was made famous by an airplane crash in January 17, 1942. The occupants of that plane was Carol Lombard. Las Vegas became the center of news reports as Clark Gable flew in from Los Angeles, along with Hollywood reporters and associates waiting for news about the rescue of Carol and the rest of its occupants. We will be exploring Goodsprings, Nevada, known for its mining of ore, which is now the last stop for tourists leaving Las Vegas, and the center of outdoor recreation. Let's try some EVP out here. I'm sorry, you can probably hear planes. It can show how the flight path of how planes leave Las Vegas. That's probably going up north.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can zoom in on you and see if there's actually, let's see what we're at.
And they were headed, the plane, a TWA plane that Carol Lombard was in, was headed to Los Angeles. We're going to be trying some EVP. We are here at Goodsprings in the hiking trails, talking about the TWA flight that crashed in January 17, 1942, which had Carol Lombard and 19 Army pilots. Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us? Were you one of the passengers on that plane? If so, is there anything you'd like to tell us right now? I'm stopping. Let's listen to it. We're going to be trying some EVP. We are here at Goodsprings in the hiking trail, talking about the TWA flight that crashed in January 17, 1942, which had Carol Lombard and 19 Army pilots. Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us? Were you one of the passengers on that plane? If so, is there anything you'd like to tell us right now?
Yeah, pretty quiet.
Stop it. Yep, it's pretty quiet. Let me try one more time. We can walk up here. We might explore the other parts of town. There's a cemetery we can go to, and there's others. They actually have some structures over there that I think are part of the historical society. So, but there's so much traffic right now. Everyone's coming out here. This is the last stop leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas. The movie Leaving Las Vegas.
Yep, and people come through here just to
explore, because there's nothing else to do. Well, the roads are packed right now leaving Las Vegas.
right now there's a lot of traffic because it's the end of the weekend.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look, do you see what's on that little mound right over there?
Yes.
So right there on that mound, we're kind of walking and paralleling the path of the yellow pine railroad that transported ore,
Or
iron ore, I think, from Goodsprings. It goes between Goodsprings and the Yellow Pine mine. And some of it, you can still see, some of the tracks are still there.
also a lot of mining towns, they endure so much harsh weather when they're mining. I'm sure a lot of those workers may have experienced that harsh weather, and so a lot of them have to deal with, I mean, the town itself, they deal with a lot of deaths from accidents from mining in that town. So I'm pretty sure that's why Goodsprings is very active. Let's try another EVP session over here. Recording?
Recording.
We are here in Goodsprings, Nevada, and we're doing an EVP session. We were talking about the plane crash with Carol Lombard and 19 other passengers. Were you one of the passengers in that plane? Is there anything that you'd like to say to us? If you're not a passenger, are you one of the miners that worked here?
If you were a miner, how did you die?
Okay, stopping. We had to pause that because there was so much dust and the car just drove by rushing here. So we're going to play that right now.
Recording. We are here in Goodsprings, Nevada, and we're doing an EVP session. We're talking about the plane crash with Carol Lombard and 19 other passengers. Were you one of the passengers in that plane? Is there anything that you'd like to say to us? If you're not a passenger, are you one of the miners that worked here? Okay, stopping.
Let me try one more time.
Okay.
Recording a second time. Looks like one of the passengers in that plane were trying to communicate with us. Please tell us what you'd like us to know about that crash. What's your name?
Are you a pilot that was on that plane? And if so, did you come to Goodsprings because you were looking for people to come find your body?
Why did the plane crash? Are you Carol? Car coming. I'm going to pause this. Let's listen to this.
Recording a second time. Looks like one of the passengers in the plane were trying to communicate with us. Please tell us what you'd like us to know about that crash. What's your name? Were you a pilot that was on that plane? If so, did you come to Goodsprings because you were looking for people to come find your body?
Oh,
Why
Wow.
did the plane crash?
That's loud.
Are you Carol? Car coming. I'm gonna pause it.
That's amazing.
There's definitely something else on there that we're gonna have to go back and listen to.
Yes. Right now we can't listen to it very clearly, but when we listen to this and when I edit this video, I'm gonna put a clearer version of the audio. But for now, we are definitely getting some spirits who want to communicate with us here. It's amazing that they're all probably wanting to move on, but hopefully whatever we're doing can help. Please move on. You don't have to stay here.
You're free to move.
And I'm sorry that this happened, but we want all the spirits who are trapped here to be able to get some peace. And thank you for communicating with us.
Good.
Look who's driving. And I'm cameraman at the moment. It's so cold out there. We can park here on the side and across from this old structures over here. We were here last time we visited. Are these private property, or they doesn't say? Pioneer Saloon's over there.
Well, we just decided to check out some of these abandoned buildings, and they look very abandoned. And
They say private property.
there was no signs that said private property or keep out, so as far as we can tell, we are not doing anything wrong here.
I think these might be. And across from here, you see it over here. It's Pioneer Saloon.
Yep, Pioneer Saloon is right over there. Let's check out this stone wall building.
Are you comfortable going in there in the dark? Watch out for your feet there. We can do an EVP session in there. Turn on your eye.
Can.
Recorder over there. Starting EVP right now. I'm recording. We're here inside this abandoned structure. Is there anyone who would like to talk to us? There's some noise.
It's a motorcycle outside.
Did you used to live in this building here? In this home? Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Were you one of the passengers from the plane crash? Would you like to say something to us if you were one of the passengers? Stopping.
I'm starting EVP right now. I'm recording. We're here inside this abandoned structure. Is there anyone who would like to talk to us?
Oh.
It's a noise outside. Did you used to live in this building here, in this home? Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Were you one of the passengers from the plane crash? Would you like to say something to us if you were one of the passengers? Stopping.
We can do one more.
Okay.
Recording here in the structure. Looks like one of the passengers was trying to talk to us. She said yes. Anything else that you'd like to say? Oh, what was that noise?
There was some ticking outside. I think it was people.
Kind of get goosebumpy right now.
Yeah, and it's not just because it's cold.
Is that you? We're sorry about what happened. Before we leave, is there anything else you'd like to say to us? Are you stopping?
Recording here in the structure. Looks like one of the passengers was trying to talk to us. She said yes. Anything else that you'd like to say?
Oh, wow.
There's a sentence.
Outside, I think it was kind of get goosebumpy right now. Is that you? We're sorry about what happened. Before we leave, is there anything else you'd like to say to us? Stay stopping.
I go by the cemetery too.
I don't think we go in that one.
No, it looks kind of dangerous.
Yeah, we're not going to go in that. That one looks, you can see, it looks like it's been falling down recently.
Yep.
And I think we're just going to be smart, be safe, and not go in that one.
So we parked right across from the Pioneer Saloon over there. And look, there we have a ghost town cafe. You see it? Can I see it? Recording over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna try for the cemetery, correct?
Yep. So we'll go on the late side, but
If it's still open. Dawn to dusk. We're still in dusk.
we're still dusky, so we can stay here for a little bit.
Well, we've actually made it here to the cemetery.
Yep,
It
it's
says it's open from dusk till dawn. I think we're still.
not to be confused with the vampire movie, Dusk Till Dawn. Let's hopefully not find any of that out here.
Hello.
But you can see it's not dark yet.
Actually, did I say dusk till dawn? Dawn till dusk?
Yeah, Dawn Till Dusk. Dusk Till Dawn is the vampire movie with George Clooney.
Amazing. Let me redo that. We actually made it to the cemetery, and I think we still have time. It's open from dawn till dusk, so it's still bright enough, I think.
It looks pretty bright, doesn't it?
Before we get kicked out.
Yep.
Hopefully not by park rangers or Clark County officials.
If they do, then we'll kindly apologize and we'll make our way.
I just wanted to say hi to all the spirits that are here. I'm not sure if there's any visitors who actually come by. I just wanted to communicate. If you're out here, hello. Yes, anything you'd like to say?
We come to visit, we come to say hi, we come with all respect, and we also know that there probably are some graves markers out here that may not be marked, and if we do tread upon your grave, we do apologize.
Yes, we apologize. We were trying to communicate with some of the spirits from those who were aboard that plane that crashed in January 17, 1942.
But we know that there were a lot of spirits that perished by mining accidents and other natural causes, and a lot of them are here. And so here we come to say hello and to visit, and if you have anything to say or interact with us, we'd love to hear it. So
We're gonna try an EVP session. You wanna do? It's getting dark.
yeah,
You wanna
it's
do
getting a
IR?
little dark, so let's go IR.
It is freezing out here.
It is really cold.
So we're gonna try an EVP session. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm recording. I'm ready.
I'm freezing, so I'm a little shaky. press record because my hands are frozen.
Let's just watch the cemetery and see if anything responds while you're asking questions.
Recording. There's some cars driving by. Is there any spirits out here that would like to communicate with us? Car. Are there any spirits here from the crash site?
Maybe.
Plane crash site, I'm sorry.
Maybe not buried here, but maybe you are just here visiting with the other spirits.
Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Can you tell us your name? Okay, I'm stopping.
Recording. There's some cars driving by. Is there any spirits out here that would like to communicate with us? Or are there any spirits here from the crash site? The plane crash site, sorry. Maybe they're here. Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Can you tell us your name? Okay, I'm sorry.
Should we move into a different area? Just watch your step. Watch out. Don't step on a snake. Yeah, actually, it's pretty cold. I think all the snakes are probably not out because there's no sunlight left anymore.
Okay. Should we do it right here? Okay.
Yeah, this works. I'll just aim over this direction, see if...
You can...
Actually, there's a lot of headlights from cars, so let's...
Recording. We're just trying to communicate with anyone who would like to speak with us. Trying to get some answers about the plane crash.
Or any other people who are spirits here want to speak with us about maybe their lives, tell us their names. There's a car driving by.
Did you know about the crash site that, I'm sorry, did you know about the plane crash that happened here, right over those hills?
Maybe you were one of the residents of this town. Maybe you're buried here. Can you tell us your name? Can you come over and talk to us?
Speak into this recorder. Okay, stopping.
Okay.
Are you recording? We're just trying to communicate with anyone who would like to speak with us. Trying to get some answers about the plane crash. Or any other people who are spirits here want to speak with us about maybe their lives, tell us their names, or driving by. Did you know about the crash site? I'm sorry. Did you know about the plane crash that happened here, right over those hills? Maybe you were one of the residents of this town. Maybe you're buried here. Can you tell us your name? Can you come over and talk to us? Speak into this recorder.
Not much.
Maybe it's pretty quiet.
Well, thank you for talking to us. Even if you didn't talk to us, I know you're trying to communicate as much as you can. I'm freezing.
I know, I was shaking.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Go.
Oh, I heard some animals.
I think it was animal.
Well, we didn't get any EVPs from here, but, oh, coyotes.
Yep.
You hear it?
I hear the kite.
So, but we're gonna end our... You hear that?
Yeah.
We're gonna end our exploration of Goodsprings, Nevada. Hopefully one of these days you guys can visit I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the coyotes, but I hope one of these days you guys get to visit Goodsprings. It's a really neat town. And until next time.